here in Auckland, New Zealand. 9:30 in the morning on a Tuesday. Hope you're all doing good. And man, struggling to get ready again. Doesn't matter what time this video kicks off, I'm going to be struggling to get ready. Now, there was something I wanted to bring up here. It's a Zildjian live video. The topic of today's video is my top 5 videos so far of 2022, and all of the really obvious disclaimers. You know, am I saying these are the best videos or the best drummers I've seen this year? Of course not. No one could say that. I guess it's more the videos that were the most impactful for me, or the ones that basically, looking back, are they, do I really remember them? Are they, how strong is that feeling about those videos? Now, before I did that, I want to make special mention of a couple of videos. Okay. Now, the reason I want to make special mention of these videos is because I feel like they didn't get as many views as they probably should have, and they would have been in my list for last year. One of them is the Zildjian Live Stanton Moore video. I'm not going to say much more about it. Just go into the search bar on my channel and type in Stanton Moore Zildjian Live. Mind blowing. Another one, and it's actually another Zildjian Live. Sorry guys. Marcus Gilmore. Now this video's got 13,000 views. I mean, it's still a good amount of views, but it's not as many as it should have. The Stanton Moore video only has 7,000 views. And you compare that to some videos that just go crazy and they get tens of thousands, or hundreds of thousands of views in some cases. I don't know what's going on there, but you guys are sleeping on those two videos. So Stanton Moore Zildjian Live, Marcus Gilmore Zildjian Live, and there's one other, which is the Mac Daddy of the Mac Daddies. What was this called? Okay, there's a minor cymbals video, and it's Robert Sput Seawright. I've just brought it up here. It looks like I did it 7 months ago, and it's got under 10,000 views. Guys, the thought that that video isn't getting watched. I mean, obviously you can go watch the original, right? You don't have to watch my one, but that was my video of the year last year. Absolutely insane. So with those three out of the way, it's Marcus Gilmore, Sput, and Stanton Moore. And again, with the disclaimers, I'm not saying these are the best videos, these are the best drummers. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying these are the ones that were, for whatever reason, for me personally, really mind-blowing. Surprising, mind-blowing, crazy, whatever you want to. Oh, hold on. Miller Bear, blink twice if you've been kidnapped. What? Is that something to do with my my hat for the cold? I don't know. Oh, and how good was this? How good was this? The new 90,000 subscriber play button. replacing this one. I mean, this one was nothing, you know, that was a good play button. But, hey, it's all good stuff. Thank you to Connor for the amazing artwork. Springy, Andrew, I'm 23 hours early. It's still the 4th here at 10:30 p.m. Can you say hi to my daughter, Holly, whose birthday is today? She's 29. And my savior. Peace and love, brother. Happy birthday, Holly. I don't know if you're watching this video or not, but happy birthday from me and happy birthday from New Zealand on a very cold Tuesday morning. Sounds like the start of a Kenny Rogers song. On a cold Tuesday morning. Oh, hold on. Miller Bear, it's just the video quality. Is the video quality not good? Let me know. It's kind of dark here and... Hold on. How's that? Is that shedding a little bit more light on the situation? I am safe. I haven't been kidnapped. Right. So I thought it would be fun today to go back through the archive and try and find my top 5 videos of the year so far. And again, disclaimer, these are not the best videos, they're not the best drummers. I'm not saying they're the best, I'm just saying they're my favorite videos so far. So as I go back, I'm starting from January. Now there was a Sean Reinert video. I believe that was my first time ever hearing Sean Reinert. And that one was very surprising to me, really dug it. I'm going to put that on my loose list for now. And we'll keep going. You know what? It's really hard for me to not put the Dave Grohl video. I did a deep dive. I forget all this stuff. I've made so many videos now. I did a deep dive analysis on Dave Grohl. It's 36 minutes long on why he's such a legend to me and why he's such a big influence on me. And this was kind of inspired by him. He re-recorded Smells Like Teen Spirit, like recently. And he was, I don't know what this deal was, but he was up on a stage and he played along with it. And yeah, I know it smells like Teen Spirit. And there's going to be people out there who say, oh, I can play Smells Like Teen Spirit. Now, what I would say to that is go and watch that video. And you will see the difference between a normal mortal playing Smells Like Teen Spirit and Dave Grohl playing it. How 30 years after recording it and he can still slay it like that. Special. Very, very special. Oh yeah, okay. Going through here, going through my list. Delta Empire, that was a cool one. So was Chasin' Westmoreland. I'm going to leave them off just for now. I'm going to keep going. Again, not saying that they're not worthy, but I'm just going to keep going just for now. Okay, what else we got here? Josh Freese. I think we can end the video now. Josh Freese playing in 9 Inch Nails. Now, what song did he do? Wish. If you haven't seen that video, again, it's a video with not a huge amount of views. I feel like the videos that get a lot of views are the drummers or the bands who are famous. Or obviously videos that are getting a lot of traction anyway. Like the Danny Carey video, which, you know, everyone just kept sharing and kept sharing. Oh, then we had Rush Week. Oh, okay. Stop everything. Stop everything. Gergo Borlai. Definitely goes on the list. And that was at Bag Show 2021. Released that one on February 28th. If you want to go back through the archive. Bag Show. Okay. Oh man, it's so hard to not just put all of these. I mean, Eloy Casagrande killing the Heretic Anthem. You kidding me? Glorious. Animals as leaders. I mean, this is all good stuff. This is all good stuff. Mario Duplantier as well. Okay, I'm going to keep going though. I'm going to keep going at the risk of annoying people and people saying, how can you not include that one? Todd Suckerman. Todd Suckerman. Again, a video that didn't get a crazy amount of views. What are you guys doing out there? Sticks, Fooling Yourself. Who requested that one? Oh my God. March 21st, that one. And I'm going to take a little break from looking through. I'm going to read you. Whoa, there's a couple of comments now. What's going on here? Mark Long, looking forward to you releasing your patented Andrew Rooney drumming jandals. Guaranteed to improve your single stroke roll with your double kick by 20 BPM. Christopher Shapir. I love all the Zildjian videos, an amazing band and amazing performances. Yeah, that's just a super special series of videos that. Greg Mann, what is up? The cold is up. The temperature is down. It's really chilly here. Dorian, Andrew, what's up, man? Hello from the church, from Christchurch. Hey, man. And then Dorian, you've mentioned again, Bag Show is a French drum festival in Paris. Yeah, man. And hopefully you, Dorian, you saw that video, the Gergo Borlai one that I'm talking about. Boy, oh boy. Oh, Phaedrus, New Zealand. I think it was getting ready for the Sput recommendation and that it was stuttering for a while. Is the internet, is the connection not very good this morning? Let me know. It should be good. Miller Bear, out of all the reactions you've done to bands together, never heard before, which ones do you still listen to after the reaction? Also, please check out Va Drum. His classical drumming CD is emoji. That Va Drum stuff, that was probably some of the first drumming videos that I ever watched on YouTube. He did the Mario, was it Mario medley or the gaming medley Nintendo thing? Man, that was, yeah, it's so good. I need to do a video on it. I really, really do. As soon as I get a chance, I will. It's on my list of things to do, but I haven't got there yet. All right, I'm going to keep scrolling through. So far, I've already got 5, but I'm going to keep going. Oh my God, I did a COVID update. Hats off to you guys for sticking around through all this content. COVID updates. I did all these Led Zeppelin drum covers. Oh my Lord. Now we're up to the part where Taylor Hawkins passed away, and did a whole bunch of videos on that and got my drummer friends to contribute, and yeah, terrible. Damien Schmidt. Okay, Grayson Necrutman. What can you say about that guy? Grayson Necrutman. Wow. And it was Caravan, wasn't it? Yeah. Caravan. And that was April the 13th. We carry on. We soldier on. What else we got? Then we got to Black Sabbath and Bill Ward. And my mind was blown. I've already gone down this rabbit hole so many times of trying to explain to you guys how I perceived Black Sabbath before and what Black Sabbath actually is. The difference between the two is amazing. I mean, that was the first time. I mean, I think I'd heard, what is their big song? Is it Paranoid? Is that the gonna get myself in trouble again. I think I know that from a movie, but you know, not a critical listen with good headphones and you know, actually paying a lot of attention. So this Bill Ward one, Hand of Doom, it goes on the list. And there's going to be more Sabbath on the way, by the way. That led me down a whole thing of, I did Black Sabbath week after that, and I recorded a couple of Black Sabbath covers. I did Hand of Doom, and I did War Pigs. Check those out. They are on the E-kit. I kind of wish I'd done them on the acoustic, but never mind. Man, I did a lot of covers this year. When the Levee Breaks. Carrying on. El Estepario Siberiano. I mean, always. Always. You know, how do you leave that guy off the list? I'm going to leave him off the list for now. For now. Okay, let's keep it going. Sheepus, I didn't realize I've done that many videos, that many drum covers. You know what? The other Dark Side video I did, which was for a video that's not my world, Age of Excuse 6 drum cam. That was pretty cool. And we'll carry on here. Craig Blundell. There's no way I'm going to leave my buddy Craig Blundell off the list. I did one on him last year, which was frightening. This one is Shadow of the Hierophant, Steve Hackett. Another video. You know what's really hitting me on all this? As I scroll through, as I look at all the videos and I can see the view counts and I can see, you know, which ones that jump out at me as being a little bit extra special, they don't have a lot of views. Make of that what you will. I don't know. I think people must watch what they know, I guess. I mean, I have had lots of nice comments along the lines of, hey, you introduced me to this band, and, you know, then I went out and bought all their stuff, and, you know, that, perfect. But yeah, it's a little bit sad that hopefully people watch all the videos, and, you know, you might, especially a drummer you don't know. If they're on the channel, they're going to be pretty good. So it's worth checking them out. All right, before I close off my list here, let's see what the comments are up to. Dorian, the drum, yeah, me too, Andrew, and the Nokia drum cover. That's the one I'm thinking of as well. That was so good. Miller Bear, I think your Godsmack drum duel made you the most giddy from what I've seen. Yeah, but it wasn't this year. That one was a total shock. I mean, bands do that stuff, right? I think Metallica do a drum... Did Metallica do a drum battle? Or am I imagining things? Does James jump on the drums? Foo Fighters did a killer one. I mean, you've got Taylor Hawkins and Dave Grohl. Had Taylor Hawkins, R.I.P. Those two guys in one band and having a battle. Good Lord, that was thunderous. But yeah, that Godsmack drum battle. Yeah, different level. Shannon Larkin is an original. Yeah, I haven't seen enough of Shannon Larkin, so yeah, I do need to check out more. Len Philpott, not sure if it was 2022, but Gavin playing to Anesthetize was pretty awesome. Yeah, that was 2020, I think. From going through my list, I think I only had one Gavin Harrison video for the year, which, that's punishable by death, not featuring more Gavin Harrison. Josa? Hi, Andrew. Great to meet you here. Subbed for some time now, fellow drummer. Hey, welcome. Mike Rue, IQ Subterranea, drummer Paul Cook, not the Sex Pistols one. Okay, is that a request? Because I haven't done that video, but if that's a request, I hope to get to it. Robert Phelps, have you seen Brian Downey's drum solo on Shalala by Thin Lizzy? I haven't, Robert. Thin Lizzy is another group where, being a player, being a working player, a lot of these groups, I might know one or two songs. I've done... Thin Lizzy was Whiskey in the Jar, right? I mean, that might well be the only thing I know of Thin Lizzy. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm a greatest hits guy in that regard, because I'm out playing and working, and you kind of got to play what the people want. And as much as people think they want to hear Pink Floyd B-sides and never before released Thin Lizzy, they actually don't. Especially when you're getting paid good money at like a corporate event or something. No. Staying Alive, Dancing Queen. I've just lost all my credit, haven't I? But you know what I mean. The D floor, it's all about the D floor with that kind of stuff. Naxi, best drum video is MGLA. Now that's Magua, I think we pronounce it. Exercises in Futility 5, which I did, right? But it wasn't from this year. So... Miller Bear, yes, James can play. James Hetfield, yeah, I thought so. I'm glad I wasn't imagining that. Dorian, great list, man. Mike Rue, I misunderstood the title of this. Right, guys, huddle. Everybody in. The title is my top 5 drum videos of 2022 so far. What are your faves of 2022? I shouldn't have to add of 2022, but that's what I mean. Actually, if it's, you don't really have to scroll back and look for dates and stuff. It's okay. If you just want to hit me with a video that you like in general, of course, let me know. Christopher Chappelle, I'm totally here to hear new bands, ones that I previously missed. That's awesome. I love to hear that. Hopefully, Christopher, you really dug the Craig Blundell videos and the all of the Zildjian stuff. And I can't come back to this enough. It makes me very sad. People haven't watched the Marcus Gilmore video, Stanton Moore video, and the Sput video. You're not going to see better than that. Ever. It's impossible. You might get different. You won't get better. Springy, let's get some thumbs up. That's what she said. Stop it. I haven't done any That's What She Said's yet today. I think I deserve a few likes for that. Last week it got way out of hand. There were far too many You know, you can just feel, you can sense the people just logging off like, this guy's, you know, this is like amateur comedian night at the Apollo, like I'm out of here. Cheers, by the way. Okay. Mike Rue, it was a request? The one that I said that I didn't hear? You might have to clarify that. Kirill Sharma. Hi. Hi. Brad Evans, Caleb H, Slipknot, Rush. Do you have a top 5 in the junior prodigy category? Brad, that Caleb H kid. You know what? I really want to do an interview with him. Caleb H, if you're watching this, which you're not, or if anybody knows Caleb or wants to let him know, I would love to do an interview with him. Obviously, I've got a podcast, the NZ Drummer Podcast, and I think it would be fascinating to talk to a kid, a very young kid. He's younger than my boy. And just, you know, asking some questions about his drumming and, you know, how did he get that good? He must have played so much. He would have to be really, really into the drums to get that good at that age. Boy, yeah, he is something rather special. Miller Bear. COVID has us all twisted, Andrew. Godsmack could have been last month and I'd be shaking my head violently in the yes direction. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, everything's a little bit upside down, but we're slowly getting back to normal, hopefully. Fingers crossed, touch wood. That's what she said. Springy. Right, here we go. Greg Mann, I loved the Slipknot week. Did I do a Slipknot week? I can't even remember. I did do a Slipknot week, didn't I? Rest in peace, Joey Jordison. Yeah, look, this stuff, this is what it's all about. This is what this channel has morphed into. Me discovering drummers. I didn't know about Joey Jordison. I knew his name. I wasn't familiar with the music. Never listened to Slipknot in my life. You know, I wasn't listening to Rush. I had never heard a Rush song. And on and on and on. And now, oh my God, there's just so much stuff out there. Too much stuff. Black Sabbath. Black Sabbath is up there for me with Opeth in terms of pure shock. Just shocked. Just that this stuff is around and out there and it is not what I thought it was. Opeth, I mean, I remember doing a podcast interview, a local metal drummer round table with Jamie St. Marat, Mark Rees and Jeremy Suckling. And, you know, we were going around and just everyone was introducing themselves. And Mark Rees, I think it was, just dropped and, you know, we did blah, blah, blah with this band and then we opened for Opeth. And back then, I was just like, oh, cool, Opeth, yeah. And it didn't mean anything. It means something completely different to me now. You know, if I was talking to Mark Rees and he said, yeah, and, you know, that was when we opened for Opeth, I'd be like, what? Hold on. You opened for Opeth? You got to meet Opeth? Did you meet Martin Axelrod? Are you kidding me? What's he like? You know, it's a whole different level of interest. So for me, that's the beauty of, I don't want to say that's the beauty of my channel. That sounds incredibly pretentious. But hopefully that's the advantage of this channel and, you know, it's just all that good stuff. Dick Atorium. Morgan Agron's Valley? Did I do that? I did a Morgan Agron song or two. I don't remember doing that one. Dorian. Again, Anakinillas alter ego. That lady is so lit, man. She plays quintuplets in her sleep. Yeah, she's crazy. Hey, D. Savini. Ash Sohn, new drum hero. I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but check out my interview with Ash Sohn. I don't think I've put that in video form on the channel, but it's available on my podcast, the NZ Drummer Podcast. It actually might be the last episode on there. I've neglected that podcast. I need to get back to it. I got so many people I could talk to. But hey, my life these days is teaching, recording videos, and editing videos. Teaching, recording videos, editing videos, and then in the couple of minutes that I get spare, I do family stuff and yeah. Don't cry for me, Argentina. I'm not looking for pity, but just to let you know, it's busy, but I will get back to the podcast. Check out my episode with Ash Sohn. It's really good. Saban ne Putra El Estepario Siberiano. Yeah, I've only done one video this year on him, and we all know he's a boss. I decided to leave him off my list. Polyphia playing God, Clay as a machine, Mike Crew. Yeah, man, Clay. Here's an interesting one for you guys. I'm shaking my pen a lot at the camera today, so apologies for that. Bit of that, you know, I got a little bit of grief. I did a video on Clay Aishleman, I believe it was OD, and that might have been a year or two ago. And I kind of got roasted in the comments. People were like, hey, you didn't like that. You didn't like it. You know, what's wrong with you and stuff. And I don't know what, you know, I don't know what to tell you. When you're really paying attention to stuff, and maybe like when you're really into stuff, you might be so absorbed that, you know, you kind of just get lost in the video. The purpose on these reactions is to react, to give you my feedback on my first time listen, you know, how I feel about it. Not really analysis. I leave that for my analysis videos, so I do have a bunch of analysis videos on the channel. But it's more about feelings. It's like, you know, how do I feel about this as a drummer myself, and, you know, watching these amazing players. So yeah, that was it was a little bit sad, actually. There haven't been many videos like that where I've got that kind of feedback. The Lewis Cole video was another one where I kind of got roasted, like, stop talking about his technique, or I don't know, it was weird. So that people weren't satisfied with how I felt about it. All these players are amazing. All of them are amazing. So yeah, if my feedback on them isn't up to scratch, then I don't know. It's not much I can do. Dorian. Andrew, love the podcast. I think if I recall, you had my favorite YouTube tutor, Adam Tuminaro. Yeah, he was great. And then Dorian, bring back the podcast. I will do, I think. This is all time. Podcasts are actually even more time than videos for me. One podcast episode is, because I'm not a professional audio engineer, I'm not a professional interviewer, I didn't really have a system for doing all that stuff. So one podcast episode would easily be 10 hours of work for me, from organizing the interview, the emails back and forth, sorting out a time, setting that time aside to make it free, recording the interview, getting the audio from the other person, syncing it together, putting recording a thing for the start of the interview, and editing it. This is time. It's a lot of time. People don't realize how much time this stuff takes. It's really fun. I really enjoy it. But I will get back there, definitely. Robert Phelps, Mr. Bean playing an invisible drum kit is worth checking out. I've already done it. Guys, check out my... Here comes the pen. Robert Phelps, you get in the pen, buddy. check out my reaction video playlist and type into the search bar. I shouldn't have to tell you guys like the motion for typing, eh? You guys know what typing is. Type into the search bar Rowan Atkinson, and you'll see my video there. And the guy that's actually worked with him on that skit or on that performance commented and actually did a pretty detailed description of what was going on there. So yeah, check it out. Chris Island, when you're doing Jay Weinberg, Set the Tone. That's the first I've heard of Set the Tone, so thank you for that request, and I hope to get to it. Anytime Jay Weinberg or Slipknot, I'm in. Springy, how did I get this job? I can't even count my band in, let alone comedy phrases in a live video. That's what she said equals 1 so far. Taxi for Springy. Yeah, you, Springy, you are the official That's What She Said ometer guy. That's what she said ometer. You're that guy, I'm afraid. It's your job. Miller Bear, we appreciate you, Andrew. Keep reacting the way you want. Sometimes it lands, others times not, but you don't cave into liking something. You didn't understand the appeal of Joey, but kept at it. What? I didn't understand the appeal of Joey. Oh no, I knew the appeal of Joey on that first video I watched. I'm not quite sure what you mean there. Am I reading this wrong? There's nothing I've seen on the channel that I would consider not good. Put it that way. If I got a video, I'll let you guys in on a little secret here. If I watch a video that is not great, I'll normally try and find something good in it. If it's really something that I don't think is good, I wouldn't put it on the channel. I don't know. As opposed to saying, hey, this isn't very good, timing's off, yeah, rushing, dragging, tempo corrections going from different sections. I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. I'm not a critic. It's not my place to critique other drummers. Not interested in that at all. I'll always try and lift up other drummers. Doesn't matter who they are. There's no way I'm gonna bag anyone like that. Oh, okay. We're getting some clarification here. Miller Bear, the videos you were sent aren't the best. Really? I thought they were pretty good. It was hard even for me. That's what she said, Springy. A fan wasn't the best representation of how he plays. Well, you're welcome to send a link of, better stuff. If you, I don't think I missed a heck of a lot of like the really obvious Slipknot ones. The big one that everybody wanted, that's what she said, was the spinning round drum solo. That got blocked. So that all the blocked videos are available to the patrons. Dallas Gunter, yeah, I think she did say that. All right, back to my list. Now I've ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 videos for my top videos of 2022 so far. This is just personal, what I think were the best, most fun, or whatever, just the ones that stood out. So I'm going to narrow this down to 5. How do you take any of these off? Okay, you know what? I'm going to take Craig Blundell off the list because I've met Craig now. I did a video on that, and he's such a nice guy. He wouldn't be offended in the slightest. And by the way, he is the best drummer I have seen live. I was thinking of doing a video on the best drummer I've seen live. If you see that title come up in one of my videos in the future, it's going to be Craig Blundell. Boy, oh boy. I've never seen anything like it. Playing for Steve Hackett, Craig reached out on his trip here and gave me some free tickets to the show. So it might be really convenient to say, hey, you gave me free tickets, you're the best drummer I've ever seen, man. No. This was real deal. This was like Tool. This was like Tool, but more complicated. Like 2 hours of it. And Craig, next level. I have got my 5. I've got my top 5. In no particular order, but my top 5 personally. Josh Freese with 9 Inch Nails. Plain Wish. Didn't get a lot of views. Go and check it out. Mind blowing. Gergo Borlai. The Hungarian Nightmare. Bag Show. What can you say about Gergo? Now that video did get some views, so that's great. Todd Suckerman. Fooling Yourself with Sticks. That's on my list. Grayson Recruitment playing Caravan. It made me laugh how you get some critiques in the comment section. Critiques in the comment section of Grayson Recruitment. And we had one recently on, it popped up on my Instagram, Sugarfoot. And someone had, critiqued Sugarfoot. Oh, you shouldn't be spinning your sticks like that and, blah, blah, blah. Can you even fathom the level of mental illness required to critique Jonathan Sugarfoot Moffat? Dunning-Kruger. Look it up. That's what we're talking about. And the other one, it's more like who can I not leave off the list at this point? Bill Ward, Hand of Doom. It was the first time I'd sat down and watched Bill Ward, and I was absolutely blown away. Absolutely blown away. Okay, recap. Josh Freese, Gergo Borlai, Todd Suckerman, Grayson Recruitment, Bill Ward. Boom. That's my list. Best of 2022 so far, in my opinion, all disclaimers aside. Springy. Stop it. I can only count to 3, plus the one after 3. Come on, Springy. If you want to keep your role as, that's what she said, Omita Guardian, then sort it out. Christopher Shapir, not sure if Springsteen is big. That's what she said. Oh no, what have I started? In New Zealand. But it would be interesting to see you react to Max Weinberg and compare his playing to his son's Jay. Good idea. That'd make a great video. Chris Ireland, love me some Jonathan Moffat. Yeah, absolutely. George James Dugas, you have great shows, and being a guitar player, it's nice to have a forum that explores drumming in detail. Oh, thank you so much, George. It's really nice to have different instruments, different instrumentalists who don't play drums joining in on the channel. There's heaps of them. And or heaps of you guys out there. So yeah, it's awesome. You get the best feedback really from non-drummers. I think I've made a video on this. I think I've made so many videos now, I can't remember what I've made videos on. But the most valuable feedback for me in my career, it sounds pompous to say career, but my life in drums, oh, my kitties join me, has come from other musicians. Drummers' feedback is important, but you don't play music with other drummers, you play with other instruments. So listen to that bassist, listen to that keyboardist or that MD. If they say, hey man, you're rushing this bit here, or whatever, listen. If they're good and you respect their opinion, listen to them. Dorian, question, why do you have a sign that says 75k subs when you have reached 90k? Congrats on that. Da-da. The new plaque is even bigger and better because it's made of Lego. So we can take that away. Oh, and then you've said, sorry, I didn't see the Lego sign. Dallas Gunter, good list. Haven't seen the 9 Inch Nails vid, but we'll check it out. I'm really fascinated, guys, about how you guys get shown, you know, from the algorithm, from the YouTube algorithm, like what videos you get pushed. Because, I mean, it's a fact that most people are going to watch the videos that are pushed towards them. And, you know, they might miss a lot of videos along the way. So, these ones, the Marcus Gilmore, Stanton Moore, Sput videos, those got missed. I've brought them up a few times on different videos and the views didn't jump up. So obviously me suggesting them isn't really helping, but I don't know. I just you guys enjoy drumming and great drumming videos, check them out. Miller Bear chipping in with a top chat, with a donation to the channel. Thank you so much. And your comment here, I'm better for having discovered your channel. Bottom line, Suckerman is top 5 in anyone's list. Minimum, my top 2 behind Lang, and the Aristocrats are my top music geek band. Nice. And thank you very much. It's very kind of you to donate. I'm out of touch with the jokes. I'm out of sync with you guys and your jokes. I have to say, there's a video that's due to come out on, well, Friday my time, probably Thursday your time. And I would say if it had been out before I did this video, it probably would have made my list. I'm not going to give it away. But man, it is good. It's a PayPal request and it is, oh my God. I am shocked at how good the requests are. I really am. The Patreon members, all the PayPal donations, you know, you think you might get a few duds in there, or at least videos that, you know, you're not really that into. But man, they knock it out of the park. Chris Ireland, I seen 9 Inch Nails 15 years ago or so. Such a good concert. Who was the drummer? Springy. That's what she said. That's your role now. That's all you talk about. That's what she said, or a reference to the previous that's what she said. I'm gonna leave that. It's a Russian doll situation. You know, you open up one, that's what she said, and it's just never ends. Dorian, Dan Clayton is a magnificent drummer with a technique like no other. Who would be your favorite Kiwi drummer? Shout out to Dylan Elise. Dylan Elise, I've had on my podcast, and I've done a few videos on him at this point, I think. Yeah, he's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy, man. And it's nice of you to shout out Dan as well. Hopefully you guys are watching the long form interview myth bust sessions that we've been doing, and Dan Clayton is in there. Terrific drummer, great drummer, unbelievable shred, crazy chops, and yeah, real good stuff. We've got a couple of things in the works as well with Dan and Chris Dawson, the other people that I've been doing those videos with. A couple of instructional things in answering commonly asked questions, but answering them practically. So talking about it and also playing and demonstrating some stuff. Okay, here we go. Sorry, to answer your question, who would be your favorite Kiwi drummer? I think that's a really hard question, and I don't want to, by leaving people out, it kind of feels, they're your mates, right? You know everybody. The scene here is so small, you know everybody. Mickey Utatonga would be one of the legends. Sam Edgar, my mate, my buddy Sam, who plays, I think he plays 8 nights a week. He does 8 gigs a week. Eight nights a week, hold on. He does 8 gigs a week. Sometimes, 2 on one night. He that has the residency down at Danny Doolan's and O'Hagan's. Killer drummer and a good friend. And Hayden Wharewaka. He'd be the other one. I don't know if you... Dorian, you're down in Christchurch, but I don't know if you know of these people. Sam Edgar. Mickey is in Rotorua, I believe. And Hayden Wharewaka is a guy that I met at Drum City when I was working at Drum City, or teaching at Drum City. Some people have just got something a little bit special, and he's one of those guys. Yeah, you need to check him out. It's interesting, actually. I've done I was in one of the house bands for the Rugby World Cup, and there were a couple of bands in rotation. I think 3, and we'd rotate around. And I remember talking to the engineer. And the engineer got talking about Hayden, because Hayden Wharewaka was one of the other drummers. And he was just like, man, he's got something. He's got this thing where he doesn't need to play much. It's like Steve Jordan. He doesn't need to play much. Doesn't seem to, on the surface, be doing anything difficult or crazy. It just sounds good. And that's kind of a different level of good. Very special player. All right, carrying on. Mike Chick. You've already checked out Adam Jarvis with the band Pig Destroyer. Would be awesome to see you reacting to him with his other band, Misery Index. I've heard of this group. There he's playing faster and even more groovy. And then Dallas Gunter. Yes, Adam Jarvis is a machine. Minus the pain. Love the channel. Saw 9 Inch Nails multiple times. The most memorable experience was seeing them live at Woodstock 94 when they came up out of the mud. Okay. Don't know about that. You'll have to send me a link. Mike Chick, by the way, love your reactions. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Mike. What do we got here? Springy, Springy, I don't know what's going on with you today. There's a whole conversation going on here that I'm out of the loop with. Miller Bear, Dylan Elise. Damn, that fella is badass. But it's been a minute. How's he doing? He is awesome. He came back to New Zealand because he was playing for Blood, Sweat and Tears, right? I think he popped back here for like COVID lockdown. And remember, this is something that I try and be really open and honest and completely transparent about. And this is why we put ourselves out there with the Myth Bust videos. Talking about talent. Everybody talks about how talented Dylan Elise is. Had him on my podcast, and I asked him straight up to his face, Dylan, how much did you practice? Dylan said, when I was at high school, I was practicing 12 hours a day. Talent, hard work. And that is the kind of stuff I like to get to the bottom of. And not BS people. I've been teaching drums for a long time. I teach drums 6 days a week. I see and hear the same myth nonsense. It's not only from students, it's from young students, it's from parents as well. All this, there's a heap of myths out there. And hopefully I, in a nice way, can bust some of those myths. All right. Church of the Holy Mo. Didn't the Thompson twins move to New Zealand and become Babel? I have no idea. Dorian, yes, Sam Edgar, totally. Yeah, he's a great drummer. Another Christchurch drummer that is awesome, Jonty O'Connor. Okay, I know that name. I don't know if I know him. No, I don't think I do. But I'll have to check him out. I am going to be signing off very shortly, by the way. Dick Atorium. Gergo. Yes, Gergo, of course. Todd Gaster. Sup, everyone. Love you, Andrew. You're a great host, great man, and phenomenal father. Todd, stop it. Oh, yeah, you're an awesome drummer, too. Thanks for everything, bro. Thank you very much. I think that's a nice place to leave today's video. So today was just a little bit of fun. And I wanted to shout out my top 5 drum videos of 2022. And hopefully in doing so, I'm obviously not saying the other videos are not good or there are videos that are not worthy. It's just a personal opinion. And just to quickly recap, those were Josh Fries, Gergo Borlai, Todd Suckerman, Grayson Nekrutman, and Bill Ward. Those were my 5 videos so far in 2022. And I must give my 7th shout out to 3 videos that have not gotten a lot of videos, and it makes me very sad that my viewers, who obviously are so passionate about music and drums, have not seen these videos. The Marcus Gilmore one on Zildjian Live might actually be the most mind-blowing video I've ever watched on the channel, and no one's watched it. Stanton Moore on Zildjian Live didn't get many views either, and then the Sput Robert Seawright Meinl video. It's probably out of Sput and Marcus Gilmore, for me personally, the 2 most phenomenal, mind-blowing videos I've watched. And remember, I've watched guys like Gavin Harrison. So, man, I'm telling you something there. All right. Dallas Gunter, you can't rely on your talent. You have to put the time in practicing, or the drugs will make you sloppy. Yeah, I mean, even with drugs out of the equation, you need to work hard. Yeah, absolutely. Christopher Shapiro, that was a nice holiday diversion. Ah, yes, July 4th. Happy 4th of July to all our American friends. It's 5th of July here. But happy 4th of July. I know you guys are in a bit of, what's the word for it? Some serious division, not only in the States, actually, around the world. It's everywhere now. So hopefully you're having fun and, you know, yeah, a nice diversion from all the craziness in the world. Thank God we have got drums, guys. Thank God we've got drums, because, yeah, there's some madness out there. Guys, I'm going to have to sign off now. Thank you again to Miller Bear, the man with the best YouTube handle, Miller Bear. Drunk a bit of that when I was in the States, actually. Thank you, Miller Bear, for the kind donation, the contribution to the channel. And I'm going to sign off. Hit me in the comments with your top 5 videos of 2022 so I can check them out. All right, until the next video, which is tomorrow, have fun, take care, stay safe, drums and coffee. Cheers.